All right, y'all, the long-awaited post about how Drake stole my flow bar for bar. So as many of you people have probably seen, Drake released a poetry book. He's releasing it along with his upcoming album, which you can access via QR code. Doesn't that sound a little bit familiar? Now, can I prove that Drake actually saw my book, saw the idea, and stole it? No. Do I think that's what happened? No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because we do hear these stories about big creators and conglomerates kind of like stealing or seeing ideas of smaller creators and what that kind of does. Would it be cool if he has seen it? Yes, if he gave me credit. But what I do think is interesting is the trend in which artistry is going. I was having a conversation when I released my book with my friends and my friend Monique, and she was really kind about it, but she said that she felt like a lot of artists are moving towards this like multimedia, mixed medium, across genre, kind of artistic expression, and that I had done it really well. And that was something that was important to me. As a poet, I didn't want to be limited to black words on a white page. I wanted it to be felt. I wanted it to be capturing a moment for you. I wanted it to bring up a memory. I wanted it to give you the feeling that poetry gives me when I write and experience it. So I made sure that my piece was multimedia. I understand that we live in a visual world now. So what does it look like to associate photos and moments? What does it look like to have an audio experience? You know, I'm not a recording artist, so I decided to create a playlist, but I had a similar idea to Drake. And if I could be honest, I feel like I've done what Drake is trying to do, but better. And so I just think that this brings us back to the age-old idea that your friends, the people that you're closest to, these small creators are making the art that your heart is so hungry for. And what does it look like to support us as opposed to capitalistic conglomerates, people who have extensive backing and funding that can take and cherry pick the most profitable parts of our ideas and not have the soul that goes along with it? So I say that to say that if you have friends that are recording artists, that are musicians, that are poets, that are visual artists, painters, sculptors, whatever, put your fucking coin into their projects. Invest into their projects because they have the heart and soul of what you're itching for that these mainstream artists are giving us. And also, to be honest, we do it better. Drake's book, I'm not interested in gatekeeping what is or isn't poetry, because I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I'm sitting here and teaching high school kids that anything they write is valuable, that the only person that can tell their story is them. Like, I can't sit here and say what is or isn't poetry, but I do want to remind people that poetry is a discipline and it's not a healing epithet, as my friend Trey likes to say, who is also a poet and visual artist. It is not a healing epithet. It is not just words and sentences on a page. It is not a journal entry. It is discipline. It takes practice. It takes devices that you use that elicit a response in your body and your heart and your mind. And so if it makes you feel something, great. If you read Drake's shit and you're like, you know what, these are my Instagram captions all summer 2023, I support that. But remember that there are a lot of us that are really excavating the deepest parts of human emotion and feeling, and we're right in your backyard and we need your support. So I say that to say that if you haven't gotten a copy of my debut chapbook, and also with you, on love, healing, lust, you need to cop that. Link is in the bio. I did what Drake did, but better. And first, it's dated, so no one can argue that point. And I'm excited to see what your reflections are, and also for you to see what's possible when you really put thoughtfulness and care into your artistry and don't just see it as a money opportunity. Anyways, Drake, if you see this shit, holla at your girl. We can work on something better together, all right? Get me on as a consultant because I got you. If you're interested in keeping up with my poetry or any of my next projects, my name is Alicia Tuyet Gonzalez, ATG, and you can follow me on Instagram at AT_Gonza. You can follow me on Spill at AT_Gonza, and obviously follow my YouTube channel. My website is available to you. And say hello. I love to talk to new people and creatives and people who want to have deeper discussions about art. So my DMs are always open, respectfully.